Hey all, welcome to the forest. This is a reading for the sign of Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or if you just want to hang out with me, hit that like button or subscribe, that'd be awesome. Today I'll be drawing some cards and looking at where you are currently on your path and where you want to be. And then I'll be asking all those guides out there on your side, all those forces of good, I'm going to ask them what they see ahead to help guide you. Whether that is in love or work, whatever, we'll figure it out. And then I'll also be drawing a card at the end for balance, focusing on the element that comes on to help you along your way. Just kind of like a good vibe toward the end. So all these cards have been pre-shuffled and staged, and they were what I felt vibed for you best today. I just wanted to see which one of these animals wanted to come out for Aquarius. I felt like I don't remember, I don't think they were here last week for you. Okay, I just jumped out. I wasn't really looking. I was like, oh, it's gonna hit me. Let me move. Um, we have squirrel always prepared. Oh, that's so cute. That is like perfect for this time of year too. Oh wow. Says you're the expert at balancing work and play. You are cheerful and fun, and you're a blessing. Don't let life's distractions take you off course. Make a plan for the future, and life will give you all you need. Aw, that's so nice. Aw, I like that. Okay, are there any other animals in the forest for Aquarius? We have squirrels teaching us to be prepared and look to the future and plan ahead. That's nice. All right. What else? Are there anything else? Any other animals in the woods today? For Aquarius. Oh, okay. I felt like another one kind of jumps, so I'm gonna give it one more, and then I'll just move on. But I wanted to see. I don't know. We'll see. All right, we have sea turtle protection, because they're protected by their shells. It says you're a master of finding life's flow. Says your harmony, you are in harmony, and your path will unfold. Persevere and find success. Aw, you are protected and you can be happy. That's really nice. I feel like this is kind of like these are both really nice cards for balance. Like it's about planning ahead, being bountiful, being protected, looking ahead, finding the rhythm. Like both of these cards are about looking ahead and finding a path that's going to unfold in front of you. I feel like this is you finding that flow with your future. But you're having fun along the way. I mean, sea turtles are amazing. They are so fun. They are so playful. Like if you see them, it's just like, oh my God, it's a sea turtle. Anyway, what? I felt like there were some unicorns that wanted to say hi to Aquarius. Like just that energy. I don't know, something about the starry night out there. Got me thinking unicorns and Aquarius. Any unicorns out there want to come in from the cold and say hi to Aquarius? Any unicorns for, oh my God, okay. I told ya. Alright, we have choice, intensity, hunting, divinity, and the first one that came out here, this direction. Wow. I mean, out of all the cards that came out, you have cards where um, you have two cards that are about being steady and feeling intense, and maybe like feeling too intense and having too many choices and too much back and forth. And then a card about hunting for direction and divinity. I mean, how perfect is that? Especially with these other cards here. About finding your course, about finding your your direction in life and planning for the future. So you have choice and intensity, hunting, Divinity and direction. And maybe you're going in the direction of the divine too. I mean, how amazing is that? That you're hunting for that higher power. All right, and so I want to get into it. I'm going to use this one for most of it, the good tarot for most of it, and then I'm going to use this animal deck here for where you want to be. I'll give this a quick shuffle. Could be too that things have been intense and have been like really up and down for you lately, and you're just like, what's the meaning of this? Where am I going? You know? And you're hunting for that new path, and you're feeling that spark, that something from the universe, and you're like, oh, I hear you. I hear you. Which way am I supposed to go? I don't quite know what direction. I don't know if that one actually flew out or not. I just kind of hit it weird. So we're going to try again. What for Aquarius? Where is Aquarius now? Where is Aquarius right now? Where is Aquarius? Where is Aquarius with these beautiful cards with all these rich colors? We have the Queen of Fire, the Two of Fire, and the Three of Air. So yeah, we were definitely feeling that, like you weren't quite sure which way to go here. But you're also feeling that fire. Okay, well, you know what? I already said all that, so I'm not going to say it all again. It just came out twice, so um, what can I do about that except keep going? Okay, I love you guys, and you are tapping into something amazing, and you're going to figure it out. Where does Aquarius want to be? Where do they see themselves in the future? Where do they want to be? That is in their mind, with their love and their work. Literally, love just flew out. Okay, that one was kind of trying. I don't know. Love, though. Like, I said the word and the card came out. I mean, okay. Like, you want to talk? I will listen. I am here. Love, the Hangman, the Five of Feathers. You're thinking about loving again. Alright, sorry about that. Hopefully you can still hear me. I had to turn on the fan over there. So anyway, yeah, wow. I mean, this is an absolutely beautiful energy that you want to get into. I mean, this is you stopping to take a moment and think about things, and whether that's with self-love or someone else, like, you're deciding how you're going to go about this. Alright, so how are we going to get there to this new place where you can have a new perspective on love and maybe decide if that's something maybe you possibly want to maybe do? Alright, that's fine. That's cool, alright. And I mean, that could be love with your work, that could be your family, I mean, you know, it should be love, love. That's the case, I mean, maybe you have somebody kind of in mind already. You're trying to decide that future, if that's really there for you or not. Okay, oh wow, we have the Ace of Water and the Ace of Air right away. Two aces on your path here. What else on the path for Aquarius? What do you see for Aquarius? I feel like you have big things here. We have divinity and direction, and I'm trying to get to a place for their future here. Even just living in the now if you want to, like, you can do that too. Don't always have to plan everything all the time. I mean, it helps. But let's see what else we have. Oh, are you coming out or not coming out? Alright, what else on Aquarius path? Alright, I think that's it for now. So we have the two aces of air and water. We also have the 3 and 4 water here. So you're in your feels about something. And we also have the Queen of Air and the Empress. So I mean, really, it just seems like maybe you've not been interested in love in the past, or interested in um, what this that one has come along. Is all I'm seeing this. um, or I mean, it might even be something that's come back that's kind of like got you that has you rethinking things or needing a minute. But I really like this Empress energy and the Queen of Air and these aces. I feel like you want to let these things go from that are kind of like I don't want to say like they're from the past. They might be from the past. They're kind of like bothering you. Um, and it could even just be that this new thing that's come up that you're trying to figure out, that it's kind of reminding you of something else and you're not quite sure how you feel about that. But mostly I'm just getting that this is like you just wanting a brand new beginning and you're not quite sure, if you should do it or not, like what direction to go in. Sorry, I got a little distracted there. I mean, there's like a lot of blues here, like, and a lot of water, and a lot of like, I want to say, like, I'm not seeing a lot of grounding energy here. Like, I don't know how to put this into words, what I'm feeling. I'm floating and I'm happy, but I'm also confused and I feel like there's I wish I'll just clarify maybe. Like I feel like there's like just maybe like one or two things that are kind of like blocking you or stopping this from happening. And you're trying to be logical about it. You kind of just want to like already be over it, and because you want, like, I see you strategizing along the way. I see you looking at things and feeling out the situation, and sometimes you feel good about it and sometimes you don't, and sometimes mm, you know I see you trying to be logical, and I see you being really happy that you have all these choices, but then I also see you be back and forth about that decision. But then you're also trying to be logical about it because this is a new thing and it's supposed to go this way. And this could be a really good future for you, and you see a lot of like growth and happiness and abundance, but it just isn't lining up somewhere. And it might be because there's no earth here, because there's no grounding force other than, I mean, the Empress, but mm, but she's not going to help you with your feelings. She's not going to, be that one to, I mean, she's busy. She's a lot going on. She is the Queen of Queens. She is abundant. She's fertile. I mean, she's also balanced and loving and kind, but her goals are her priority, you know? I mean, she's also like, the mother of mothers. I mean, it's not to say that she doesn't put others before her, but I mean, her counterpart is the emperor, you know? She also has to be there for him and all the people that depend on her. So I don't really see her necessarily as like, as something as like what you are investing. I don't see yourself investing in this, I think maybe is the thing. I'm seeing a lot of drive and ambition and you wanting to do this and then not being quite sure about it and then not feeling quite sure about it, but still wanting to do it anyway and being like, yep, I'm gonna do this thing. And really, you want to take a minute and stop and think about it and decide if this is what you want, if this is something you can trust or not. And you want to trust it. At least that's what I'm seeing here. I'm gonna keep going. um, and I mean, it's gonna be different for everyone. Like, I'm so tempted to clarify, like, can they trust this? Can they not trust this or whatever? But it's gonna be different for everyone. If I try to tell you one thing, it might be different for the next person. And I feel like with all these cards of divinity and um, your path unfolding in front of you, that you should stop to take a minute and, you know, think about that. Think about what direction you want to go in. Listen to those, um, I want to say, um, those voices from the universe. Say a prayer too, if you want to, with that divinity card there. um, But I think mostly that's just like take a pause, listen to your intuition, decide on what direction you want to go without seeing any pentacle cards here, without seeing you invested in this. Like maybe stop, take a minute, decide if this is something you do really want to do, if this is something you want for the long term. Take that minute, be assertive about it, even if you need to, if you need to stop and see things from another perspective. Like, I feel like you want to, I feel like maybe you feel like something isn't quite lining up, even though it's what maybe you've always wanted. I mean, maybe you're even bulldozing over your emotions to just kind of do it because it's so, it's it's something maybe you've always wanted to do, especially with that Queen of Fire there. I mean, that's like a really good feeling. That's you being like in this amazing, creative, passionate space. Um, maybe creating something with somebody else and then, but not being quite sure about it or not, something feels off to you. And then, I see you in the universe saying, all right, well, we want you to see this from another perspective. We want you to think about the future. We want you to strategize. We want you to sort out these thoughts. We want love in your life. We want to do it the right way. And they're not going to let you do something that's not going to be good for you in the long run. Um, and I mean, it could be that whatever you're working on maybe is good, and it's just something that, might be as simple as letting go of some, feeling about it and seeing it from another perspective, and then maybe you will just feel better about it, and the whole thing will kind of just come together for you, and it'll, just kind of work out that way because sometimes even just taking that minute and, taking that minute or seeing it from another perspective can just change everything. Um, Anyway, I'm gonna see here. Is there anything else for Aquarius on their way? Oh, I'm not gonna take those. I'll take these two. Page of Air in the World. Wow. So, like, yeah. Listen to those thoughts that you're having. Listen to those. I want to say that divinity, like in this page of Aries, looking up toward the moon, he's looking up at the sky. Well, that's a feather, I guess. But looking up toward the sky. Um, the pages are all about learning and starting and being very focused on their path and their journey. Like it's just the beginning of it. And then here we have the World card, which is all about endings and completions and victories. And I feel like that's what you want. And I feel like this is along your path here. This is you, I think, kind of finding your way with whatever's off here in this situation. You're focusing in on it and you're going to figure it out. Like, I feel like this is just the beginning of you deciding to do it, but I feel like you're maybe gonna, I don't know whether that's through changing your perspective or actually just shutting this down. But you're gonna make that decision because I see, here not quite sure if you should do this or not. And it's gonna be up to you, but you're thinking about it. You're employing that logic. And I think that's a good thing. And I even think maybe you're even being too one way or the other, if you're going too much logical, too much emotion, like back and forth, I think this is even saying step back from that a little bit, step back from that intensity of logic, even go from the queen to the page, like, take a minute, step back, look at it, everything from another perspective. If it feels off to you, if something, you know, doesn't look quite right, you know, I mean, hey, take it as it is. Maybe it's time to move on, shut that down, move on to something else, do something you love, something that you feel really, really good about and feel really, really invested in. Um, and I mean, if you want to be free, then you want to be free too, but then make that your decision, and don't be upset about it. Don't look back on it and have regrets. But anyway, I'm gonna use this one. What is a last card for Aquarius to vibe with to help them through this situation? Are you kidding me? They did this to me so many times. Okay, the world. Can't make this up, right? Like, the world. Fulfillment, celebration, victory, success. You know, I mean, this is the ending of one cycle and beginning of another. This is victory. I mean, how perfect is that? You're going to do that. You're going to sort out these thoughts. You're going to move on to this new thing. So, Aquarius, if you need something to lean on, just do you. Be that your sign. Oh, and I mean, that's just the vibes I'm getting with this. I could ask for another one, but I mean, it's the World card. It's everything. But, my advice was to focus on what you want to invest in. The universe is saying focus on victory, on on being happy, on celebrating, on finishing this up and being able to move on and deciding what you want and being happy with that decision. All right, anyway, I'm gonna wrap it up. Thank you so much and have a great